Events that took place at the Roman Colosseum. From thrilling gladiatorial games to gruesome public executions, this amphitheater has seen it all. So, grab a seat and let's take a trip back in time to explore some of the most unforgettable events that took place at the Roman Colosseum. Number 9. The fall of the Roman Empire. As the Roman Empire began to crumble in the 5th century, the Colosseum was no longer used for entertainment. It was left to decay and was eventually used as a quarry for building materials. However, even in its crumbling state, the Colosseum remained a symbol of the once great Roman Empire and continues to fascinate and inspire people around the world to this day. Number 8. The inauguration of the Colosseum. In 80 AD, the Colosseum was officially opened with a grand inauguration ceremony. The festivities lasted for 100 days and included gladiatorial games, wild animal hunts, and lavish feasts. The Colosseum was filled with over 50,000 spectators, including the Emperor Titus, who funded the construction of this impressive structure. Number 7. Chariot races. The Colosseum was not just a place for violent entertainment, but also for more civilized forms of competition. Chariot races were a popular event, with skilled charioteers racing around the arena in teams of 4. These races were highly competitive and often resulted in serious injuries or even death for the racers. Number 6. Mock sea battles. One of the most elaborate and extravagant events held at the Colosseum were the mock sea battles, known as namakie. The arena was flooded with water and elaborate stage sets were constructed to create a realistic naval battle. This event was a favorite of the emperors and attracted massive crowds. Number 5. Public executions. The Colosseum was also used as a site for public executions, with criminals, prisoners of war, and even Christians being sentenced to death in front of a roaring crowd. These executions were often carried out in brutal and creative ways, such as being thrown to wild animals or burned alive. Number 4. Naval battles. While the mock sea battles were purely for entertainment purposes, there were also real naval battles that took place at the Colosseum. The arena would be flooded and real ships would engage in battle, often resulting in the death of the sailors. These battles were commissioned by emperors to celebrate their victories at sea. Number 3. The Christian persecution. During the early days of Christianity, the religion was met with fierce opposition from the Roman Empire. Many Christians were sentenced to death in the Colosseum, where they were torn apart by wild animals or forced to fight in gladiatorial games. This brutal persecution only added to the mystique and infamy of the Colosseum. Number 2. Animal hunts. The Colosseum was also home to spectacular and often brutal animal hunts. Exotic animals from all over the Roman Empire, such as lions, elephants, and bears, were brought in to be fought against each other or against gladiators. These events were highly popular and drew in huge crowds. Number 1. Gladiatorial games. Perhaps the most famous events that took place at the Colosseum were the gladiatorial games. These were elaborate and violent battles between trained gladiators, who fought each other to the death for the entertainment of the crowd. These games were a symbol of the power and wealth of the Roman Empire and were often used to distract the citizens from political issues. And there you have it, a glimpse into the fascinating events that took place at the Roman Colosseum. From its grand inauguration to its role in the fall of the Roman Empire, this iconic structure has a rich and tumultuous history. The Colosseum continues to stand as a symbol of ancient Rome and remains one of the most popular tourist attractions in the world. Thank you for joining me on this journey through time, and remember to always respect and appreciate the incredible history that surrounds us.